Alright, so no intro, no outro today. I'm cutting it short, sweet to the point. Still following my socials, my social media hashtags and all that, though, and the other platforms, just in case the channel is shut down, terminated, what have you, God forbid. Anyways, we're music in the background like I promised. Anyhow, Jada Pinkett Smith was shocked when Will Smith canceled his wife after slapping the mess out of Chris Rock at the Oscars. It's from Ethan Shanfield or Shadfield from Variety News, or Rarity, whatever you want to call it. Before I do begin, though, let me just say, just for an absolute freaking matter of the fact, when I was a 90s kid, like maybe next to, what's her name? Gabrielle Union, Taraji P. Henson, maybe, if I'm being a little nice, Halle Berry. Even though she is mixed, she's biracial, but she's still cool as frick anyways. And I'm not sure this counts or not. But unless she's a light skinned one, I'm not sure. Not Beyonce either. And I gotta be very careful with that. The chick from Everybody Hates Chris. Those are like the 4 or 5 absolutely most amazing, wonderful, beautiful, hottest looking black women I see. A bunch of us in the 90s, 2000s kid. For the life of me. The greatest of all time. They were the goats. Best female goats. Remember the first 3 movies I ever saw Jada Pinkett Smith when I was a 90s, 2000s kid? Was Pretty Curly from The Nutty Professor, Scream 2, and Naomi from The Matrix Resurrections. I didn't know when way later on, but I was like 30, 31 years old already when The Matrix Resurrections came out. The one where that one dude, the one that played Doogie Howser way back in the day, Neil Patrick Harris was the villain. Instead of getting the dude from The Lord of the Rings, I forgot his freaking name, Mr. Anderson, Mr. Smith. That dude, Mr. Anderson. Let me meet it again. Only you. Like that guy. I freaking forgot his name. I think he's British Australian, one of those two. Hugo Weaving. They should have brought Hugo Weaving back, but they didn't. And I was pissed. I mean, Abdul Jabbar, he killed it. That's freaking Morpheus. He freaking knocked it out of the park. Well, that's the thing. I'm not trying to do a movie review of Matrix Resurrections. And of course, I wanted to play Trinity. She's still cool, Carrie Ann Moss, but they made us super woke as hell at the end. My personal opinion. Anyways. Yeah, I was going to do the Sniper Wolf one. I was just way too lazy as shit. Lazy ass Sunday, so you'll probably see it Monday. Who knows? I didn't have the energy for it. I only had energy for one video today. Actually, 2 videos. By the time you guys are watching, you probably already watched my Dragon Ball Daima, which unfortunately the YouTube algorithm gave me a copyright claim for. But lucky it didn't give me any community guidelines strike or demonetized us. So truly jumping in again. Bread and butter, meat and potatoes. Let's go. Will Smith is shocked. America. I'm not reading this whole entire thing, and I'll read bits and pieces and get to my thoughts, views, brains. Link in the narration point down below if you want to read all about it. When he slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars, utterly is now infamous on the sentence of the Miss Jada Pinkett Smith. Keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth. Took a drink there. Let's move on. But Jada was surprised for a different reason, as Will was not called. Here's his wife for a while before that. First of all, I'm really shocked because I remind you, I'm not there. We haven't called each other husband and wife in a long time. Jada told Hola Cop in an NBC News primetime special promoting her upcoming memoir, Worthy, on October 17th. I'm like, what is going on right now? Keeps my wife's name out of your mouth. I'm really worried for Will because I don't know what's going on. At the 2022 Oscars, Will stormed the stage and struck Chris Rock. Yeah, we don't need to hear all this again. After slap, Will won the Oscar for the best actor and delivered an emotional 5-minute speech. I do remember that. Crushed my childhood, my whole image of him, but it was kind of already crushed for other things because I found out the old 2011, 2012, Mason, Illuminati, Black Crop, Vanguard, Secret Society crap on him, but I still like watching the shit. So at least about 2018, he started becoming cringe when he did that whole ninja YouTube thing, like, that's that. Man, I didn't care about him after 2018, 2019. I gave a lot less of crap about him, but he was still iconic as hell regardless. Let's continue forward. It's my nostalgia bias goggles talking. Let's move on. He later resigned for the Academy Awards for amid backlash to the slap. And the Academy Awards, aka the Oscars, then banned Will from its membership for attending such Oscars. I heard rumors it was going to be 5 years instead of 10, but who knows? Let's continue on. Earlier this week, Jada spoke out about the Oscar staff for the first time, telling People magazine that she thought it was, quote, a skit when Will approached the stage to confront Mr. Chris Rock. Another iconic one I grew up way back in the day. Let's move on. She also revealed that she and Will had been separated for 6 years by that point. Didn't know until literally last week, Friday, Saturday. I know I'm very late to this news. We're still figuring it out, quote. Jada told People magazine about the state of her marriage to Will. We've been doing some really heavy duty together, not dudes. Doing some heavy duty work together. We just got a deep love for each other, and we were going to figure out what's going to look like for us, and that's it. I thought there was a lot more to this. I guess I read the whole thing. Taylor Swift news, Pete Davidson news from here. Tay. Saw it. 2 of the skits were funny. The rest, 80% was shit. 20% was funny. I like Pete Davidson. I got a lot of respect for the dude. Funny dude, super edgy. Reminds me when I used to be in middle school, high school. Funny ass, I'm not for my opinion. Thoughts, views, and opinions, though, and speculations. Here's the thing, my freaking guy. Not gonna lie, Will Smith was such a big ass fucking part of my childhood. I'm gonna talk about Jada in a second. And I gotta credit to my dude Steven Silverberg, aka better known as Inferno Omni or Omni, laid on me. And that dude, if any of you guys know who he is, I'm doing no invitation. Steven, if you're watching this, I swear I'm not mocking you. What's up, guys? Omni here. You guys already know what the deal is. I forgot what he said. You guys already know what the deal is. Another day, another video. Last night I cheated, I sleep. What recent topic, news, tweets, and news events, current events do y'all want me to talk about? Hopefully the dude's doing okay. He said he's still alive. Thank God. I'll leave the link to his channel. Swear to God, I'm not freaking simple to do. Anyways, Will freaking Smith needs no introduction. If you were a 90s kid, early 2000s kid, he was the epicenter, head honcho boss of culturalism and absolute freaking change that needed to happen in this country. Filming his movies made me cry so dang hard. Never got to see 2 of them, which was Ali and 7 Pounds. The rest I've seen every single one. Still didn't get to watch the one they did last year. It's called Emancipation. I still want to watch it. We know it has to do with real life stuff in the 1700s, 1800s, of the old school slavery stuff, and know what the country is going through with the civil old school WAR, Abraham Lincoln, and the North versus the South, and all that stuff from United States history. I still want to watch anyways because he had a real thick African accent. It was cool. I mean, he was up there with Jimmy Fox, Denzel Washington, and Martin Lawrence too, in my opinion. And plus, he even gave more extra breath to another dude. I will never forget him. He was literally will be the brother from another mother from me. The head honcho, the high top fade, God tier master stuff. I didn't talk about it last year, earlier this year in June when it's his 5th year, sad, somber anniversary since he unalived himself. And took his own life at the Brooklyn Bridge. And you've been on my channel a long time, you know what I'm talking about. I said it a bunch of times. I'm gonna say it one more time. I met him at the hotel next to Palms Casino, the Rio Hotel. Literally like he was a brother from, like I've known him my whole life. I met him in 2017 though. I'm talking about obviously Desmond, Medical World Network. He had so much in his pizzazz. He was a huge mega fan of Will Smith too. I didn't get to tell you at the time when me and him, we were hardcore fanboys of Will Smith. If I would have been 100% black instead of 5-7% black Dominican, because I am Mexican, Puerto Rican, and tiny bit Dominican, not that much, only 2% Dominican. I could have probably pulled out the high top fade, but my hair is kind of too wavy for that. It's not super mega kinky, sadly. So I couldn't do it. Anyways, yeah. Not to get teary-eyed and act like a pussy in front of you guys, but yeah. He was some cool stuff. Cool peoples, bro. He did the high top fade. He was a big fan of Will Smith. Big Will, let's go. I used to watch his streams all the time. He loved the shit out of Will Smith like I love Will Smith. If he would have seen what he would have did if he was alive, he probably would have lost a shit ton of respect for him. Who knows? It is what it is. Let's get to Jada now. Jada freaking Pinkett Smith, bro. Where do I even begin with this whore? Well, let's go. Now I have to be honest with you guys. Here's the deals. I did not watch that Hoda NBC Home exclusive thing because I was going to wait $5-10 on Peacock for that crap. Screw Elon Musk because I liked them better when they were free. Plus, mainstream gargle rebuttal. Who knows? I don't know the chick personally. Obviously, I never will know any of these people personally. Obviously, our celebrity Hollywood gods in their freaking mind. But at the same time, bro, it's a jargon of bullshit to me, honestly. If anything, it's jargon of bullshit. As if anything else, I seen a few of the freaking clips on TikTok last year about her being really toxic to her husband, Will. It wasn't good, bro. It definitely wasn't good. It was extreme God tier levels of bad. And I'm dead ass serious about that bullshit, dude. Honestly, the talk table one, when Will was like getting confronted by freaking Jada, she was such a snake witch. Disgusting, degrading demeanor was absolutely horrific. Shout out to my boy Omni. If I remember to share the video, links provided below, and show that video about how toxic, absolute abusive as hell she was being to Will. You will probably throw up in your guys' mouth too, and regurgitating all the rebuttal bullshit she's said. The way she treated her kids, the way she's raising them, the way she freaking straight up desecrated them on the internet, man. And they didn't even talk about that third son ever. That's a whole other rumor itself. And obviously I shouldn't say raise your kids because Willow, look how Willow freaking, what was it called? Justin Smith? Jaden Smith turned out. That sucked because Jaden, yeah, actor-wise he was bad, music-wise. Had some good beats and rhymes, I'll admit. Jaden's got some real good hip-hop beats. He was way younger than me. He's like 25, 26. And of course, his daughter's way young. This is 22, 23. They're babies compared to me. They're both Gen Zers. They're in a whole other massive different world than me. I think earlier this year, I heard that Jaden's crying, breaking down like crazy. It's like his parents didn't love him enough. Just sad. They're definitely their kids. And these Hollywood kids, I can't let them resonate, relate to them at all because they're billionaires compared to me, obviously. But yeah, it's a sad ordeal. My friends are really. Oh, take a drink. Give me a second. As far as everything else goes, sorry my voice keeps getting lower. Has to. Bro, Jada, take the fucking care, kids, man. I'm not gonna tell them they're both screw ups. Should have been among them because I don't know you personally, lady, but man, you sound like such a stuck up, snob, freakish lady, freaking boss. I'm a boss, bitch. I could do this, I could do that. And granted, I wasn't around. I wasn't around the '90s. I think when she did that movie with Tupac, and then the other one with freaking Janet Jackson, I was like 4 or 5 years old, barely getting out of diapers at that time. It's crazy. So actress-wise, she is a legend. Actress-wise, IRL, I would not want to be in the same room with that lady. She is a fucking shark and a virus, in my opinion. And I'm like, the way she degrades Will so badly, a mega legend himself, still is. He's lost a shit ton of my respect since then, but not surprised by any of it, bro. Dude's almost a billionaire. He's probably in the same levels as freaking Martha Stewart and Oprah. Who knows? God forbid. I know he's probably good friends with Oprah, unfortunately, but whatever. And of course, like I said before, rest in peace, my boy Desmond Hottakes, man. Never truly be proud. Will always live on in my heart. And everything else going on in the world. Oh, of the nostalgia. But if any of you guys are 90s kids or 80s kids even, Suzanne Summers, she passed away and she died, so rest in peace to her. And that's it. I'm done to rant here and I'm out of here. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and parents, I'm talking movies. Peace out, this is bye. See you outside ladies. Thanks goodbye. Say to more kind of shit because of creative industries, like my industry, to drum music, all messages once in a while, and I've heard celebrity gossip up to your ear. I do hear it, and of course, actually, review second video 7 8 times out of the Peace out, just bye. See you soon. Later.